Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's got it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Great move there. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Gonna run it. It's Simmons. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Back to throw. It's Davis. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over. And the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's got it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Wilson.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Simmons. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass. It's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. 3rd and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Powering right past the defender. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Bringing pressure. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. The 30. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The Auburn offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's a bunch formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. On the ground, it's Simmons. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Looking downfield, it's Davis. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's pre-scored. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Davis. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. I don't... Get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Michigan. They will claim the second half lead. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He fires it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Simmons.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. We'll try to run it with the option. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the tackler. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Wolverines are in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Forced out at the 4. So close, but still a great return to set the offense up. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And we're able to get him down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Auburn. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Dropping back, it's Davis. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You could see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Physical running, fights off the defender. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him in a great spot to start this drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make the play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.